Charlie and the Chocolates Factory. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived a boy named Charlie. He was a kind-hearted and gentle soul, always ready to lend a helping hand to those in need. Charlie's family didn't have much, but they were rich in love and laughter. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Charlie and his grandparents would gather in the cozy living room to share stories and dreams. One particularly chilly evening, after a day filled with adventure and imagination, Charlie's Grandpa Joe began a tale that would transport the children into a world of sweetness and wonder. He called it Charlie and the Chocolates Factory. Once upon a time, in a magical land not far from here, there was a chocolate factory like no other. It was a place filled with rivers of chocolate, candy trees that touched the sky, and a warm, comforting aroma that enveloped the entire town. This extraordinary place was owned by a wise and eccentric chocolatier named Mr. Wonka. Now, Charlie, being the good-natured boy he was, always dreamed of visiting Mr. Wonka's factory. He imagined it to be a place where dreams came true, and every child left with a heart full of joy. One day, as luck would have it, Mr. Wonka decided to open his factory to a select group of children. And guess who received a golden ticket, the most coveted invitation of all? Yes, you guessed it. It's Charlie. Excitement bubbled within Charlie's heart as he approached the factory gates. The golden ticket sparkled in his hand, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of chocolate. Mr. Wonka himself greeted Charlie with a twinkle in his eye. "Welcome, Charlie. I've been waiting for a kind soul like yours to explore the wonders of my factory. Are you ready for an adventure?" Charlie nodded eagerly, and the factory gates swung open. As they entered, the world transformed into a kaleidoscope of colors and flavors. Giant lollipops towered over them, and candy canes formed arches that seemed to touch the clouds. The first room they entered was the Chocolate River Room. A river of velvety chocolate flowed gently, and Mr. Wonka explained, "Children, take a moment to imagine the sweetest dreams you've ever had. This river is made of those dreams, and if you listen carefully, you might even hear them." Charlie closed his eyes, and as the chocolate river whispered sweet lullabies, he felt a warm sense of peace. Mr. Wonka smiled, for he knew the power of positive dreams. "Now, my dear children," Mr. Wonka continued, "let us move on to the fizzy lifting room." In this room, bubbles of joy floated in the air. Each bubble holds a positive affirmation. Grab one, and it will fill your heart with happiness and confidence. Charlie reached out, catching a bubble that whispered, "You are kind, you are brave, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to." The room echoed with the laughter of children as they embraced these affirmations, carrying them like secret treasures in their hearts. As the group moved through the factory, encountering rooms filled with everlasting gobstoppers, candy flowers that bloomed with compliments, and even a room where laughter itself turned into fizzy pop, Charlie's heart swelled with gratitude. Each room held a new adventure, and each adventure carried a message of kindness, love, and positivity. Finally, they reached the heart of the factory, the room where dreams were turned into reality. Mr. Wonka gestured toward a colossal machine covered in buttons, levers, and switches. "This, my dear children, is the Dream Maker. It turns your dreams into candies, spreading sweetness and joy to the world." Charlie, with his heart full of goodness, approached the machine. He closed his eyes and whispered his dream, a dream of a world where every child felt loved, cherished, and safe. As he opened his eyes, the Dream Maker whirred to life, and from its magical depths emerged candies that sparkled with the purest form of happiness. Mr. Wonka looked at Charlie and said, "You, my dear, have a heart filled with the most beautiful dreams. Your dream candies will bring joy to children all around the world." With that, the adventure in the Chocolates Factory came to an end. As Charlie and the other children left the factory, their hearts were light, and their dreams were sweet. The golden ticket may have opened the gates to a magical world of candy, but it was the positive dreams and affirmations that made the journey truly enchanting. Back in the cozy living room, Grandpa Joe concluded the story with a gentle smile. And so, my dear children, remember that every night, as you close your eyes, you carry with you the magic of the chocolates factory. Let your dreams be as sweet as the chocolate river, as bubbly as the fizzy lifting room, and as colorful as the candy flowers. Sleep tight, and may your dreams be filled with joy and positivity. And with those words, the children nestled into their beds, their hearts aglow with the warmth of the enchanting tale. As the moonlit night embraced them, they drifted into a world of dreams, where the chocolates factory continued to weave its magic, spreading sweetness and love throughout the land. Thanks a bunch for sharing this children's positive bedtime story with us. We had a blast, and we hope you did too. Remember to give that like button a friendly tap and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on more fantastic bedtime stories. Can't wait to see you again soon for another round of Storytime fun.